By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. It's all about clout. I respect you as a reactor.
Hey guys, good morning. How are you? Y'all, thank you so much, everybody who was just in that premiere. I appreciate y'all. If you missed it, I premiered the replay at Olivia's request. As she was having a tantrum yesterday, trying to find a sweet, sugary drink to satisfy what was ailing her. And I'm not really, I'm going to speculate based on my opinion and having worked for a couple of laboratories in my lifetime, that homegirl was... we saw a live witnessing of someone who was she was mad because I don't think she, I think honestly, in my opinion, I feel like she demonstrated, this is just my opinion. I don't have the portable drug test, and I've never met this woman a day in my life. But yeah, girl, you had an attitude. You had what some people call cocaine attitude. And you didn't have enough. Maybe you had a taste, but not enough. And you were pissed, okay? You were pressed, and your connect has gone. Your connect straight to people who are just like, yeah, come through. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Your good connect, which I'm sure in Tampa, it's probably not hard to find. Tampa is a very interesting city, guys. Tampa is one of the strip club capitals of the United States. If she's trying to find some sugar snacks, I'm sure it's plentiful where she is. I mean, that, make no mistake, you can find it somewhere. But maybe Lorenzo had access to that good. But in any case, this woman was, she was mad. And she's pissed because there's a whole woman who is beautiful with a small waist and a big ass, loving and riding on that sausage that she took for granted, who now has a good job. He's got his teeth. He is tall. And I don't know what you were looking for out here on these streets, but he gave it to you to the point where you stuck around for 8 years, coming back and forth and popped out 3 children and wanted more. But there's a whole beautiful black queen out here riding on that thing, enjoying that thing, loving on that thing, moving into new apartments with that thing, making him feel like Superman so he can come into that man that you think that you always wanted, but now you are no longer qualified for, girl. You don't even meet. Gerard wouldn't look at you at the damn bus stop sucking on a lollipop, poo-poo. He has leveled up, my dear. He leveled up. All right. And as quiet as it's kept, Zolo Band said he's going to have 2 bad bitches before dark. Okay. He said he wouldn't fuck with you on purr. All right. Girl, how does it feel to be constantly left behind? This is your issue, though. You got the daddy issues, girl. Mommy issues sometimes is you've got a badass mom and you're just not going to be badass enough. And you're always trying to get your shit to where you can be badass like mommy, okay? Because mommy is a bad bitch and mommy wants you to be a bad bitch too. And because you were in Bad Bitch Academy from birth, yeah, mommy is not going to let up on you but you know, when no one ever expects anything of you and your mom's a dope fiend and subpar is good enough, just breathing, yeah, your issue would be daddy issues, okay? So at the end of the day, you know, you can say whoever's got mommy issues if you want, and nobody cares. Bad bitches who crush goals for fun, yeah, we don't care about that shit because that's what we do. Letting people down, lying, gaslighting, pretending, i.e. lying, failing, all of the stuff, that's kind of what you do, boo-boo. So we're just watching you. You are our entertainment. You might think that I'm the help. No, not. I am talking to the people that actually support your channel, okay? Because what I get over here are the people who are mad because you just gave them a cussing out. So they come over here and I let them know, girl, we bad bitches over here. That chick is lost in the fucking sauce. No, it's not your imagination. Yeah, let's talk about this. This is what's really going on. Because the riddle and the puzzle that is you and your channel and the lies that you spread and all of the annoying shit that you do and the talking in circles and triangles and hiding, girl, I make it all make sense. So no, I'm not the help. You're the help. You are the entertainment. You have the 100,000 people coming to watch you. I'm just a little itty bitty boutique specialty channel that specializes in separating the real from the fake. And you just happen to be one of the fake that I focus on at this moment. But at the end of the day, girl, there are millions of hours of content being uploaded today as we speak. And honey, trust me, I got lots of content that I could pick from, but I happen to enjoy this very much. So, girl, you need to get on your job because you're the one who counts these checks to pay bills, okay? And let the truth be told, no one is just repeating what they're hearing on the internet. What we're hearing on the internet is from your men who give us the tea, drop it on you, and then we're repeating what we hear on the internet. I'm not in the business of making up stories. If I was, I would be writing some good-ass books, some good African-American pop culture books like Zane or stuff like that. I would be writing a book. I would not be sitting fabricating on some dimwit that lives in the armpit of Florida who is mad because she can't get a hold of the person that supplies her that good, okay? I'm not, and I mean, when you said you were looking for a drink, girl, you had to save yourself because you were looking for a drink, okay? And then you were mad because that sugary high C that you love to drink, yeah, wasn't available. It wasn't available, okay? So then you went and paid for a Starbucks drink, and did you not notice you had a sippy cup, girl? You didn't need a straw. You had a sippy cup, okay? All right. And you are in Florida where there are beaches. And if you didn't know, straws end up in the ocean and they kill fish. All right. It's a huge problem because people like to litter and you are too close to the ocean. And some companies have made environmental promises that they are not going to contribute to the ocean's demise. Okay. And that's why you didn't have a straw, dummy. But if you would watch the news, look at a newspaper every so often, or get your head out of your ass and trying to just make everything all about you, you might know that. Hi, Gemini baby. Hi, Black and Bougie. Hi, Dr. Amir. Guys, we're at 162 watching right now. Go ahead, hit that like button for me. We got 50 likes. Let me get this thing popping real quick. I know we're just in and I'm going in, but those are like my initial thoughts because obviously I was doing a reaction. I was listening to the video just like you guys. And I know This video has been circling around the YouTube streets quite a bit in the last 24 hours because, Olivia, that's what you asked for. You can't Jedi mind trick, and you can't Jedi mind trick me, number one. Like, you can't shame me, okay? I'm grown. And I also see the pathology of you. And you think that if you try to shame people because you are someone that lives in an egoist state, that you wouldn't dare because you care so much what people think. As someone who doesn't give a fuck what people think, someone who is over 50 and looks amazing and feels amazing, yeah, I don't give a fuck what people think. No one gets between me and what I got to do. So at the end of the day, your wish is my command, boo-boo, in this day today. And yeah, I replayed your shit just like you requested. And the thing is that what you think that you're doing by shaming is just encouraging. It's just encouraging. People don't fall for this. Olivia, if you had a high school diploma, the thing is that you would understand some of these basic things because that's what you learn in high school. You were too busy posting pictures of you in another place and time, which were probably like right out of high school when you were a baddie and the baddie that turned you into a fatty. And at the end of the day, girl, a lot of us are fatties, okay? But girl, you got to get out. I wish I would circulate pictures of me in another place and time that I'm not even working towards getting right now. We don't see you in the gym. We don't see you eating properly. Do we see every meal you eat? Of course not, guys. She could be eating salads every day for all we know. But at the end of the day, that's not what we see. And we know that you have a strong desire to not be the way you look. But what I would tell you is if you're trying to bypass the protocols for weight loss surgery, you better be careful, because if your mental state, if you just go drive around and buy venti fruity drinks with lots of sugar, girl, even with weight loss surgery, you're going to end up in the hospital. Okay. You're going to end up in the hospital and it's not going to be pleasant for you. On top of the fact that if they do surgery on you with no pre-op, which is the psychological evaluation before they cut 80% of your stomach, what happens is that a lot of people end up blowing their stomach out. Some people die, okay? And then if they can repair your stomach in time and you survive blowing your stomach out, you have an even smaller stomach. But then you're also going to have stomach problems, okay? And that's just for VSG. Girl, you blow out a gastric bypass, you're dead, okay? You're dead, all right? So be careful with that. Because the reason why it takes a minute to get vertical sleeve or gastric bypass surgery is because it's a major change to your organs. And at the end of the day, you can die post this surgery if you eat too much. Yeah, you can stretch your stomach out, and that's if you're lucky. That's if you're lucky and your stomach can stretch. Some people don't have enough stretch, and some people cannot make the connection between what my stomach could take versus what my stomach can take now, okay? And girl, you better be careful. You better be careful because, again, you have 3 children, all right? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I just wanted to give my thoughts as I was listening in the kitchen and setting up a dentist appointment, handling my business in my household. Girl, let me tell you also this, because we know Olivia watches my channel. It's a known fact, period. I mean, the other night I was doing a reaction to a video in her catalog and she privated it. Girl, you a fucking hater. You're a hating ass bitch. If you were really about that life, you'd be like, I'm that bitch. And they go to my catalog and they want to watch my shit because I'm that bitch. But no, you're a hating ass bitch. And you saw me trying to connect some dots for the people who want to know what the fuck is really going on with you that actually may care, low-key may care. And you shut the video down. Girl, bye. Girl, bye-bye. You say one thing, but because you're not a bad bitch and you're dealing with a hella bad bitch who is on her grown, yeah, you can't keep up with me because I'm what you call authentic, okay? I'm real. And like I said, over here, we separate the real from the fake. And girl, you fake as fuck, okay? You think you're real because you can string along some cusses, but bitch, you couldn't read on your best day. Remember, you don't have a diploma. Reading is fundamental, hun. And what you don't have are reading skills, okay? Meaning you could not compete with me in a diss session if your life depended on it, girl. Girl, bye. You couldn't, you wouldn't, okay? Because remember, I remixed that shit. I made that shit a song, okay? You were in the kitchen with oven mitts on, looking dirty AF, non-showered AF, big bonnet AF, making bad unseasoned food AF. I took that shit, remixed it, and made it something, okay? All right? Okay? Let's not forget who made that bitch, who made the petty AF remix of you, okay? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't forget who mixed that shit up, all right? To where you're singing my outros, because I'm that bitch, okay? Now, let's move on really quick, because I did get a comment yesterday. Somebody asked me, and this is still on the same topic, but somebody asked me yesterday, and I'm paraphrasing. I'll find the receipt in a second. But asked me, who am I to tell Antonesia not to communicate with Liv? Okay. I'm that bitch that you came to my channel to watch my video, and that's who I am. I'm giving my opinion and my commentary on a topic. So yesterday I posted the actual outtake of myself and Nisi's conversation. And I guess she felt that I was overstepping, and maybe to some people I don't know. And that's okay if that's what you think. But at the end of the day, if I have access to someone and I am respectfully telling that person, in theory, I've got your back, you don't have to get up in this, because your focus as a queen should be handling the business of a queen and handling the business over there. You got 3 kids in the house. She is not a mommy, but she is mothering, okay? She may not be a mother, but she is mothering today. She is mothering on those children just as she is wifing on that dick, okay? Olivia, that man that you sat there and did the Build-A-Bay workshop on for 8 years, yeah, he's a whole daddy over there, and he's a whole man. He's not a bae anymore. He's somebody's man. As you kicked him out from being your husband, he is someone's whole man over there, okay? And he has elevated to the point where you don't even qualify for him anymore. And I know that makes you mad, okay? Because you're seeing that now. And the thought of that unit becoming a real family as you are fucking up, roaming around the streets of Florida, is probably really disturbing to you. And what I would do is use that as energy to get your shit together. I don't know that your husband wants to completely take your kids away, but keep doing this dumb shit and you could make that a reality. But you're not going to blame me, because you only have to blame yourself. You were just in a 2-month relationship with a known drug addict felon who is not up to par. And Zolo knows that. He's at least man enough to admit that he has done some things, and he keeps doing some things, and he keeps reliving the same bullshit because he has not learned his lesson. Okay? He said he had not learned his lesson yet. And he keeps dealing with the same problem with different people because he knows he needs to learn what? A lesson. Okay? He's not just saying it, he's doing it. And you know what he's doing? He's using us as strength to move on. Now, whether he does that or you two are in the bed bumping right now, we don't know. And honestly, we don't care, because at the end of the day, we're going to watch all of it, because all of it is interesting AF. Okay. So that's what makes you the help. But back to Antonesia. Antonesia is a baddie. Okay. Antonesia is busy taking care of these children. Antonesia lets her low-key shade out when Antonesia lets her low-key shade out. But at the end of the day, taking her crown off to talk to the likes of you is below standard to me. If she wants to do it, girl, go right on ahead. I can't order her steps. I don't tell her what to do. But at the end of the day, I don't think that she, as the girlfriend, needs to mix it up with the crazy still wife. Okay? At the end of the day, that is still his wife. Even though they are not together, they are legally separated, they are going through a divorce. Make no mistake, it's just not her place at the moment. Keep mothering on those babies. But the last thing that the kids need to hear or see is video of her cussing out Olivia and make those kids feel some type of way about the lady that took them to Legoland, made them waffles and breakfast and things like that, disrespecting their mommy, because that's going to make them feel a way, okay? Don't fall for the okie doke, because at the end of the day, Olivia likes to set up situations to make people feel bad. Okay. She likes to set up situations that go in her favor, and she is going to use that as evidence against Antonisha. She will use that with the attorney to say, my kids are not safe around her because she disrespects me. Okay. So to the person who thinks that you're telling me something, maybe you've gone through divorce before. Maybe you just want to see entertainment. Antonisha, do not turn into the entertainment around here. You guys are providing us enough. You guys come through with the fun little classy, reactions. And Gerard didn't get up there and say, I'm watching Zolo bands walk through the apartment complex of my ex-wife's apartment. As she is reading the fuck out of him. No, he said he was sitting in his apartment with his fireplace and saying he was watching Fatal Attraction, and they were laughing it up, but we knew what they were watching. We knew. He didn't have to say it because we knew it, and he did it in a low-key shady way that was more than enough. Okay. So look, let me show you this really quick. This person, make no mistake, Tara Green, I don't know who you are, because I know that there are people out here who feel low-key when I address a comment that I'm making a whole video about you. Understand? No, boo-boo. No. I'm addressing comments, okay? So understand and recognize. I know, look, no, all right? That's not the case. This is the deal. Okay, let me get rid of one of these screens so I make sure that I find the right screen. Okay, real quick. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Good morning. Okay, this comment right here, I'm going to bubble up. Fran, why do you think you have to tell Gerard's girlfriend not to talk to Olivia? Because people can get lost in the moment, and there is enough commentary being done and ripping Olivia a new one without becoming the content. What she wants is Antonisha to become her content. What she wants is Antonisha clapback. And she puts enough on her Instagram. She states enough of her opinion. She's around, but she doesn't need to become the content. I mean, I would advise against that. I just think it's not worth it. Gerard puts out enough, and Antonisha doesn't need to do that. If she wants to put a comment out or two on Instagram, let her, and if she wants to sit and talk, that's what she's going to do. I don't order her steps, but what I think is this: Olivia is going to use it. And at the end of the day, if you don't want the kids to see that, hear that, and Olivia to run that, oh, you really like her? Because Olivia is psycho, okay? And at the end of the day, what Olivia will do when those kids come back home is that she will try to distort the kids' opinion and make them think that the fun time that they had was not a fun time, and that this is a bad person who disrespected and hurt mommy's feelings. Olivia is a fucking victim ass bitch, and I think that she would use this. So she said, why do you think you have to tell Gerard's girlfriend not to talk to Olivia? The woman is grown and obviously knows how to handle herself. Okay. Olivia will use it to further put distance. She doesn't have to take my advice. You don't have to think mine is correct, but Olivia is a snake. As a girlfriend of a married man, this is between the couple that is divorcing, okay? At the end of the day, this is a couple who is divorcing, and these are kids that are going through a nasty divorce. Antonisha, as she has been doing, needs to stay a beacon of positivity. And if she chooses to put a comment out here and there quietly, do it. If she thinks otherwise because I said something, good. If she's like, fuck that, I'm going to speak up for myself, she's going to do it. I'm not her manager. I don't manage the webs, the new webs of Dallas. I don't manage them. I don't tell them what to do. So don't worry about my influence, boo-boo, okay? Whatever I say does not always go. Understand this is commentary and I'm giving my opinion. I just feel that someone who is showing qualities like Olivia doesn't deserve an audience from a woman who is giving you basically a 6-week break from your life, okay, and is entertaining her boyfriend's children for 6 weeks, period, okay, and has a smile on her face, organizing parties, looking like she's having a really good time, and Olivia low-key shading her as not being a mother. At the end of the day, Antonisha is winning without even saying a word. What more does she need to say? Okay, Olivia is the one who's over there hurting. Olivia is over there without, and I'm talking about without a man, without her party supplies, without her children, without her integrity, without any sort of defense in this situation. Olivia is looking foul AF. And for Antonisha to get into this with her, it's just not worth it. What else can you add to the situation? You know what I'm saying? We see it all play out on TV. So why would I tell her that? Because I care. Because I care about the family, and I care that don't get caught up in a wave, because this is a man who's getting a divorce. Let him get his divorce. You be there for him 150% and keep doing what you do. Be a queen. Queens don't talk to peasants. Okay? So if Olivia is walking like she's talking and she's saying that she is a fucking queen out here and us reactors are the help, bitch, you shouldn't even be acknowledging us. You should just know that these videos are coming and to shut the fuck up. Okay? But Olivia really does a lot of projecting. She likes to talk about people in a way to try to downgrade and diminish. Olivia is a true troll out here on these YouTube streets. So don't get it twisted that she's coming for people. Really and truly, Olivia, what you need to do is take that rant, put your headphones on and listen to it and make some real changes in your life, because girl, you are living so foul out here. You have a known felon drug addict who is roasting the fuck out of you on a daily, who has complete and total access to your audience that, yes, you put him on. And why are you mad? The only thing you need to be mad at is the fact that you have no good decision-making ability. You are so thirsty that you have to give everything to people to make them like you, because you know that you are unlikable. You are not a friend. Okay. So you have to entice people with modes of money. And then you give people deep secrets and put them in positions where they are able to monetize it against you. How is it that everybody creates a channel on you? How is it that everybody is spilling your tea on this internet? Do you not feel a little bit responsible? Rather than trying to out everyone for trying to out you, why don't you take some responsibility for teaching everyone how to get at you so quickly? If you were a true queen, the way queens maintain their kingdoms is by defending their kingdom, is by protecting their kingdom, by having a fortress and an army and a castle and being inaccessible. But you open your legs to any and everybody. You couldn't even drive down the street without noticing a beautiful woman in a sexual way. You are thirsty as fuck. Why don't you calm your ass down. Calm down. Calm down. Gerard's attorneys, yeah, they don't need to hear from Gerard. They got your channel, boo-boo. They probably know about all of us reactors. I'm sure they do. And they are finding what's called discovery on that ass every day. You are belligerent and rude. You are not conducting yourself in a proper manner. You got homeboy over here saying that he's not driving your car when clearly Ryan's seat is in the back seat and has sustained all kinds of smoke. Pot, CBD, whatever it is that y'all do. You have had a non-licensed driver driving your child around, your son. And maybe all your kids, we don't know. We just know that what you said is that Christian was with Zolo, a man that you barely know, who has felonies, who can't stop smoking weed on per, okay? He smokes all the time, but this is who you have driving your son around, and you tell us, not, oh, Christian's in the room playing right now. You don't even have the smarts to cover up. But God is good. So his father and his lawyer know that this person that you have called all kinds of male prostitute, down low homosexual, liar, cheater, this, that, the third. This is who you let your only one precious son ride around Florida with no license in your good old tuna can Mercedes. Okay, that's what you're doing, guys. If you're talking to me right now in the chat, I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to get this reaction out. Okay, that's what's going on per. Okay, that's what's going on. Did I make it to 5K? I was like, let's make this a 5K watch party. Guys, thank you. You guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. Let me tell you something. This has been like an amazing experience. Like, this has been so much fun. When I started vlogging, I never thought that I would have like a commentary channel. Okay. When I was in high school in my early 20s, that was always something that I wanted to do. I always thought it would be so much fun to be on the radio, things like that. This kind of makes me feel like I'm on the radio, but I'm on the internet with a very special audience that is here to hear what I have to say. And I really, really appreciate that. You guys make me feel special every single day. And you guys give me, you know, it's like, it's fulfilling of a creative energy that I had in me to be able to tell ladies and even men out here, when you are living below what you should be. And at the end of the day, you know, Olivia is not unique out here. Olivia is common. You know, she's very common out here in the world. There's nothing super duper unique about this situation. Thank you, hoes of YouTube. Thank you, everyone. All of my subscribers, you guys are awesome, because you know this is a subscriber only chat. We don't play that over here. If you want to get into this chat, you got to hit the subscribe button. Okay. I thank you guys so much. Whether we are at 4,999 or 5,001, however this turns out, because, you know, there are people out here who are going to be like, I'm going to unsubscribe because I want to mess around. Girl, bye. At the end of the day, it is what it is. What God has for me, nobody can ever take away. And that's that on that. So at this moment, thank you so much for letting me see 5K, because I didn't ever know if I would make it to a 5K. I just knew that I wanted to be able to talk and tell stories and be able to give my opinion on some of these YouTube channels that I love to watch. I do still enjoy watching Olivia's channel. I can't even bring myself to say love to watch, because I did used to watch her not doing commentary. I didn't even know what commentary, I knew what commentary was, obviously, but in terms of doing a commentary channel on YouTube channels, yeah, I didn't know that. This was something that I just started doing and realized other people were doing it too. And everybody is just doing it and just doing it. But thank you so much for helping me get to this milestone, and we're just going to keep going from here. This is definitely a zone where I like to big up and celebrate and help people get to their goals and be more and do more, and just embrace this wonderful community of people that you probably would never get to meet on the streets of whatever city that you're in. And there's always going to be somebody that you would never have known had you not been here on YouTube. And that's period. That's on per. Okay. So I am so happy to know all of you. I am so happy to get to meet and engage with you guys up here in this comment section, and to also be able to do what I do, which brings me some joy and some happiness. And as a entertainer on these YouTube streets of the boutique variety, thank you so much for being there for me and helping this be something that is even measurable for me, that I can say, more than a few people are showing up. And guys, any of you out there who just have a few people showing up, first I'm going to say you have a few people showing up, so be grateful. Okay. And a few people on top of a few people on top of a more few people makes you feel good. And then when you put some more on top of that, it's going to make you feel even more. And then on top of that, it's going to give you some more energy and some more energy. And before you know it, you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm monetized. Okay. Just keep doing what you're doing. If you enjoy it, keep doing it. If you enjoy it, keep putting 20 on 10 and keep making that dollar out of 15 cents. And eventually you're going to get to where you want to be. But if you stop, you complain, you keep looking back. See, Olivia is someone who got where she is based on talking a lot of shit. And what she can't believe is that we're talking shit and we don't get as much shit for it. But what she doesn't understand is, yes, we do. We get to plenty. Okay. We just don't really get it from who she, we get it from some of the people who are actually giving it to her too. Right. But she feels a way. This is the woman who messaged Jasmine for a shout out. Once upon a time, guys, in a place called YouTube, there was a small channel of a boutique variety mom channel who was doing food stamp hauls, who messaged Jasmine for a shout out. And Jasmine being Jasmine wasn't checking her messages. Jasmine being Jasmine ignored the fuck out of her, right? One day, Olivia is getting bigger and bigger, and she approaches Jasmine again for a come up, for a shout out, okay, to get a piece of the pie, okay, to be the help, all right? And her and Jasmine were set to do a collab, okay? They were doing some sort of a Fukaka collab, okay? What happened? Jasmine bailed on her. Jasmine couldn't get her content up. Jasmine, of course, had computer problems, okay? Jasmine could not come through with the collab, and Olivia was pissed, okay? But what happened? Chrissy and DeMarcus started falling apart. And Chrissy, who said she was pregnant, Olivia decides to do what? A reaction video on strong mommy Chrissy, amongst others, because she was nibbling it at Passion Jones's feet also, and Life of Kiara, okay? But she does a video on strong mommy Chrissy, calling strong mommy Chrissy out for faking a pregnancy and having a fake abortion, okay? And meanwhile, Olivia was allegedly pregnant with baby number 4. She had just had Ryan, okay? And shit goes kablooey. Olivia had about 60,000 subscribers before she even got her first YouTube check, okay? She was in the 50, 60,000 when I found her, okay? And she still hadn't gotten a YouTube check. She had just monetized. So literally, I don't know, I didn't get to see it, but they say grew overnight. Now she says, oh, what I experienced wasn't blowing up. Yes, it was. because to get to 1 million, you got to be at 50 or 60,000. You got to be at number 1. You have to be at 0 subscribers, okay, to get to 1 million. Everybody has the same journey. It might not look the same. It might not feel the same. Some people hit a highway and some people hit back dirt roads and got to claw and fight for every single subscriber and will never be monetized. If you hear me in the bushes, to them bitches in the bushes, still not monetized, who angry AF right now because your girl got 5K, okay? Don't worry about my 5K. I'm not at the bottom of YouTube, but I'm still at the bottom of YouTube. Let's be for real, okay? But thank you nonetheless, because it feels like something, because it's a bigger party over here now. But at the end of the day, we're still small, okay? But Olivia she's still small too by million standards, right? But she tries to diminish the value of her channel because she knows she really didn't have to work for it very hard, because she came for Strong Mommy Chrissy's neck and they fought for about a year. Okay? That's just a little, you guys know this. You guys know all of this, right? Okay? See, what Olivia doesn't like is that now she's got the historians in the house. I should call myself a history channel, okay? All right? This is some YouTube history on that mommy sector, on that ass. Because as long as there are people that remember, that's as long as the story can't be changed and manipulated and sliced and diced and flipped and reversed. And as long as that good footage exists of, yeah, we did cocaine. Yeah, we did that. Okay, yeah, we all did that. Yeah, we did that. We sure did. Thank you, Miss Nita. Thank you. Maybe you are 5,001. Thank you, Miss Nita. I appreciate that. Thank you. Anyone who has come through in this live, thank you, because you did that. Because when I got on here this morning, I think I was at 4,991. So anyone who has come through and hit that subscribe button today, you have made a difference in my life, and you will forever be memorialized in this video. Okay. So I really, really thank you. Army of 3, thank you so much. She is new. Bougie Gang Gang. Guys, if you notice, I did update some of the Bougie Gang emojis for members. And then there is 1 or 2 new emojis in there. So I did update that, I think yesterday or the day before. So you got some other stuff to play with. I am, is it Jupi? Thank you so much, Jupi. Thank you. I appreciate it. Misery does love miserable company, guys. Yesterday, I think I put up a video. Thank you, Tiffany Nash. Thank you. Thank you to all of you. Guys, you don't have to just be a member. You don't have to be a mod. You don't have to be a subscriber. I appreciate everyone who has subscribed and taken it a step further. Toya, thank you from the bushes. Thank you. And everybody in the bush is not a bitch, okay? But there are some bitches in the bushes who know who they are, who have been watching me for years, and I appreciate you, because it's the watch time that pays. But it is that hitting that subscriber button that makes us family and community, okay? I appreciate everybody who is watching and listening and giving me that watch time at this moment, because there's levels to this shit, okay? So watching, yes, thank you to everyone, okay? Hitting that subscribe button means that you want to be community, you want to be Bougie Gang Gang, you want to be up in this thing, you want to give your thoughts and opinions, you want to comment, you want to do all of that. Now, you can comment even if you are not a subscriber, I believe, but I think even, but you have to opt into YouTube. See, there's levels. You can watch YouTube and never even create a sign-on, but you can't comment. To comment, you got to become YouTube family. You got to at least create what looks like could be a channel. To go into, and then from there, now they have this feature that you have to subscribe if you want to get up onto these chats. So if I hit the must be a subscriber button, you got to be a subscriber button, okay? You got to be a subscribers. Miss Monica, thank you so much. And Miss Muffins, girl, this lady knows how to lay a wig like on period. Okay, on per. Okay. If you guys know Miss Muffins is my lover, go ahead and check her out. She's awesome. Her name's April, and she's a baddie out here on these YouTube streets. Guys, you know, a lot of us, you know, there's just a lot of us out here. And at the end of the day, you know, some of us, we talk about different channels. At the end of the day, it brings people to the environment, whether it's me discussing Liv's channel, if it's me saying what I'm saying right now about Miss Muffins, at the end of the day, that's what fuels the algorithm. Me saying Liv's life. There is a computer that is listening to my voice, that is validating and creating portals and pathways to send my content in different directions. So trust and believe. Those of you who are so concerned, I know there was someone who was very concerned the other day about Olivia missing out on 5,000 views from a reactor. Understand that me saying Olivia's voice, seeing Olivia's channel with my voice, verbalizing it, putting in description boxes, things of that nature, that fuels the algorithm, okay? Okay, Asia, do me a favor, send me a message on Instagram, okay? And I may add some new mods. Understand, guys, I have a ton of mods, okay? Why do I have a ton of mods? Because sometimes the chat needs a ton, and everyone doesn't always have to show up for mod duty, right? So I definitely don't mind adding mods, but if you will send me a note on Instagram, just so I can kind of get to know you. And I do want to kind of, not even so much get to know you, but just know who you are. And I do want to create a list, because sometimes I do unlisted lives when I'm recording, and I would like to be able to invite my mods who may not be a member, who don't get those member notifications, what I'm doing behind the scenes. Okay. So if I can get at you on Instagram, then you can be on that list as well. So when I send out a member notification and say, hey guys, here's a link, I'm actually recording right now. It's right over top. It's Love Lies Lace Fronts. So no and in there. Okay. So Love Lies Lace Fronts. Okay. So that's kind of that on that. But guys, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, Carmel Queen. Yes, this is where we big up that, yeah, I'm 50 and there's nothing to be ashamed of. For some reason on the YouTube streets, people have members and subscribers of all ages, but you have people out here who want to shame people for being of a certain age. This is the certain age that is putting money in your pocket. I would venture to guess you do your analytics, Olivia. Hopefully, if God blesses you, to see the age of 50, you can be a baddie at 50. Because like I've said this once before, and I'm not trying to pick on Stella, but I've seen your mother. Your mother is in her 50s. I think your mom is a few years older than me. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Okay. All right. You understand. All right. I would say this: about 10 years ago, I used to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And when I realized that Kris Jenner, when her girls, I don't know how Kris Jenner is now, but she's getting close to 70. Okay. She was, she's in her 60s, right? She's in her early 60s. When I realized that she had Kylie, I think at the same age that I had Farrah at 40. And I think she had Kylie at 40 and she had Kendall. No, excuse me. She had Kendall at 40 and Kylie at 42, I think. I realized that she's a fucking baddie. Now, she's a rich woman, but she looks good. She dresses beautifully. Her daughters are fun. She has a good time with her kids. No matter what you think about that woman, she is 60 years old, living her life and doing her damn thing, and has made the bulk of her money in her late 50s and her 60s. Okay, won't he do it? Now, how did she make it? We're not going to even talk about the whole Kim thing, but at the end of the day, she was smart enough to become a manager and to make $1 out of 15 cents and make $1 billion. Okay. Okay. So any of you guys who need encouragement on becoming a baddie and a rich baddie at that in your 50s and your 60s, yeah, won't he do it? Okay. Won't he do it? All right. And there's plenty. Look at Tabitha Brown. Took her 15 years. She's a baddie on TikTok, over 40. 2+ million. Okay? A baddie. Don't play. So you want to talk about she's old, she's old, she's old, she's this, don't worry about me and what I'm doing. Okay? I'm a baddie out here. Okay? And do I want to be out on these YouTube streets? Hell to the yeah, it's fun. It's fun because I was a baddie, am a baddie, and will be a baddie. Okay? Baddie for life. Okay? I've been out here having fun since I was able. Okay? Probably since I was about 18, 19 years old. Okay? Having lots of fun, but always handling my business and always being a lady when I needed to be a lady. Nobody out here ever called me anything less than that. Okay? All right? So at the end of the day, you know, me out here having fun doesn't make me not bougie. It makes me being me. Okay? And I think part of being bougie, being of that booty, and being bougie, okay, is the fact that you are yourself and other people are talking. You are unabashed and unafraid to be you. And if that's stuck up you, if that's snotty you, if that is rude you, if that is I got a couple of coins you, if that is I'm on my come up, if it's whatever it is, okay? It's I don't give a fuck. And who are you talking to? Okay? Bougie isn't just your bank account. Now it can be, because I mean, you do need to have some money to back that thing up. But there's levels to it. And if you know that there's something special about you, that's really all it is. It's not just a bank account. Okay. So don't let anyone tell you what bougie is and what it isn't. At the end of the day, if you want to debate my bougie-ness, I mean, girl, go have a seat somewhere, because that's not something I would ever do. That's the only reason you're trying to debate me is because you know that I am. Like, why would you come to debate someone who's completely not qualified? Okay. Like, come on now. That's stupid. That's stupid activities. Okay. The reason why people love to talk about it so much is because they want to understand it. They don't get it. And everything is not for you. Okay. So when you just don't understand that you don't understand, it's not for you. It's not for you. God is good like that. He's not going to give you more than what you can handle. And if you can't handle it, it just won't be for you. Okay. You know, you can't see it because you can't handle the truth. You can't see it. It's not for you. Okay. Anyway, that reaction to Olivia's video, Olivia was on something yesterday. I mean, she was definitely on one. But at the end of the day, Olivia is showing some of the worst parts of herself. And I think that's one of the reasons why people are so shocked at her behavior, because it's horrible. She's acting like a spoiled, rotten kid who is not getting her way, who is very entitled and is just mad. And instead of being a real bitch and just saying, you know what, I'm mad, I'm hurt, I fucked up, I need to do better, guys. It makes me feel a way that there's another woman who is mothering on my children. I'm really mad that I fucked up my relationship and I didn't value what I had. And every time I pick up one of these guys, it's almost like I'm happy for a minute, but then I realize, yeah, this isn't really what I was looking for. I want what I want back. And I can't, and maybe I'm mad that he is turning into like a man, and I didn't get to enjoy that because I tore him down so much. I didn't see what was in front of me, that I am a fucking ball buster, and that I keep trying to build a bae instead of just letting bae be bae and let bae come into his own as he has with Antonisha, who is, I think, perfectly handling this whole thing. And if Antonisha, for whatever reason, goes and deals with her, I just think she's, you know, how many times is it when these celebrities have a baby and they let you see that baby when they want you to see that baby? Because they know that there is some power in this relationship. And it's not that they're using it against you, but they are, they're validating. They're, and you hear Zolo say that a lot, validating, verification. He's got some checks and balances. For whatever you think of this guy, he's not stupid. And he's very astute. The thing is that he just needs to get rid of this drug habit that he has on pot and cigarettes and vaping, because it will kill him. It's Zolo, if you're listening right now, it's going to kill your heart, and it's going to kill your heart. It's going to kill your brain, and you are not going to be able to be great if you are not here. So my hope for you is that you can push back on this habit of smoking that you have, of the multi varieties, and see that you have a daughter out here and allegedly have another child on the way, and let them get to know you. Okay. Step up, be the man that you say that you are, because we see that you are a nice guy out here, but there's some challenges, and step into that, own that. If you want to recover from that, you have experienced this for a reason. And the reason is because you want to be great and you want to make changes in your life. Honor that, be of that, and start to back off of something. It's not necessarily quit today, but back up off of it. You know, do it a little less, because at the end of the day, once you fuck that heart up, it's it. It's it. And don't, hearts are, the likelihood of you getting a heart transplant, I'm just going to be honest, is slim to none. Okay. Because at the end of the day, when you are a known substance abuser, you're not going to be top of the list for any kind of anything of that nature. Okay. So just be careful with that. Keep doing what you're doing. We're watching, we're enjoying. I heard Troletta call Zolo Band's nephew the other day, and I'm like, that's right, that's nephew. Because I do feel like auntie up in these streets to some, and big sis to others, and friend to many. You guys, just so you know, as of this minute, we're at 5,017. So thank you so much for taking me over that number. I appreciate it. I probably won't feel super secure in it until I get to 5,100, just because people like to play, but that's okay. That's just part of the fun of YouTube, is that you're up, you're down, you're up, you're down, you're up, you're down. And I kind of don't let that get in my way. I try not to pay attention to it too much, because I know at the end of the day, what you guys want is this content. And I try to deliver as much to you as I can on a regular basis, and how you like it, my style. And so that you guys feel like this was fun, or I got the information I needed. I'm up to date, or let me go. Now I understand what she's talking about. Let me go dip over there. Thank you, Brown. Thank you. Guys, really quick too, Erica Eberhardt. We were having some fun the other night, and we weren't sure who Erica Eberhardt was or is. It's okay, Hose. I see you, girl. We didn't know who she was, who she is. She is not anyone or anything to Zolo, and I'm going to take her on her word. I do believe her, but I'm taking her on her. How do you know, Fran? Did she send you receipts? Not really. She says she's not, and no one should really be looking for her, coming for her, or anything like that. We were just looking at her comment. We went to go look at her YouTube. I was like, could this be someone? So it turned out she was in the chat that night. If you were listening to like Saturday or Sunday night, this was Sunday night. This was 4th of July. YouTube isn't doing much. She needs her mother. Honestly, to me, this is my opinion. Let me run my banner. This is my opinion. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the super chat, Miss Blue. Thank you. She needs rehab. Okay. My opinion, based on her videos, in my opinion, she needs rehab. Okay. Is that based on fact? Have I done a drug test? No, I have not. But what I can tell you is this: she needs some sort of emotional rehab. She needs therapy on many different levels. She needs some therapy to help her get this monkey off her back. And the monkey is whatever she is indulging in. She has even talked about drinking bottles of alcohol. She has talked about drinking bottles of alcohol. She overindulges in a lot of different things. I think Olivia jumps feet first into lots of things, into her men. She jumps feet first into her alcohol. She has been known to enjoy party drugs. She said in California, that is absolutely nothing. Is that like a big deal, guys? So we're just going on based on what you told us, Olivia. We know that you are in a custody situation right now for your kids, but you bought it up. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. I mean, you know, ain't nobody capping for you out here. If there's someone out here capping for you, it's not me. I don't know you like that. So at the end of the day, you got to, that's your business. Okay. But I'm not capping for you. I don't know you like that. All I know is, you are, you've said it. You've said it, you said it, you said it. So that's just what it is. So unless you come out and want to say something different, it is what it is. And Jasmine even fumbled the ball on that one too. Jasmine basically low-key admitted, you know? So I know I've got the video. If I could find it, I have all of it. Some of it is on members. So, and I know other people have it posted out here, so you certainly don't have to join to see that. But I'm quickly looking through here to see if I can find it because I'd posted it recently. Reposted it because, of course, there was some nonsense going on about not. And it was just kind of like, Olivia, please, come on, stop it. Just stop. Don't do that. Stop trying to mess with the people's heads, okay? At the end of the day, you did what you did, and if, you know, girl, bye, you know? Let's see really quick. For those of you who are like, did she really do it? Did she say she did it? How do you know? Is there a receipt? Okay, hold on. And this will be the last one, guys, because I got to go. I got to get my day going. So let's go through this really, really, really fast. I think it's in here. Okay. All right, guys, there's, hold on. There's 88 videos in member-only videos, just so you know. Okay. Okay. This is the video too, guys, right here. This is the night you guys wanted to know, the night that Olivia went to the trap house and met the guy who she said was smaller than her. He was in a Mercedes, something like that. This could have been the night that she first met Zolo because she was driving on that highway, like, I don't even know, far. This is it right here. Why what happened? I think this is it right here. Oh, this is Ming's side. Let's see. Let's see. So any of you new members, just so you know, there's a whole playlist of videos that may or may not have even been.
You'll feel it. When shit ain't right, you're gonna feel that.
Cocaine. Cocaine.
Not hustling backwards.
Hustling backwards. Cocaine. Who's hustling backwards?
Or for getting her booty done.
Bitch, hustling backwards. You want booty done? Post your bank account, ho.
All my life. As long as I got my money.
With what? Melatonin? Bitch, with what? The fuck? How I drug my kids up for? She said I drugged my kids up for bedtime. Happened, and however she played it, she mixed it up. Olivia had an affair during momcation, kind of talking to each other about what's going on, and she's also kind of getting herself familiarized
they had just kind of gotten on StreamYard. So she wasn't really familiar with what she was doing. She got herself situated, but what also happened was because she was filming Olivia live, she was on the Bells Plus 2. She ended up getting struck by Olivia, and Olivia got her with a violation, and she was unable to go live on the Bells Plus 2 for a couple of months. So anyway, guys, go ahead. This has been brewing for a long time. Obviously, we see that there's stuff going on the YouTube streets now regarding like everything that has built up over the past, like, let's just say year and a half. There's no love lost between these two, and I certainly don't think it's fake. Olivia did allude to like a fake beef that they wanted to have, but I don't think that this is fake at all. I think that Ming basically dropped tea on Olivia because Gerard would never have known that Olivia had had an affair during momcation, and Olivia dropped tea on some alleged obvious drug use, and also Ming, you know, being a little sassy and saucy in a club and probably not behaving as a married woman should a night that they all went out. So guys, I will see you at the end of this, and don't forget to comment down below.
And you wanted that shit. You wanted that clout.
These other bitches to be like,
The fuck? Cause she's fake.
fake.
I just told y'all she faked the Gerard situation. She faked going back and forth to him. She faked the baby situation.
But I'm sorry, you're not gonna get that over here. If I'm gonna lie and be like, ooh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna lie.
You lied a lot. No. You lied about baby. Pregnancy test, that's real shit. I don't lie about motherfucking pregnancy test. Pregnancy test, that's why she fucking just brought that up. You did, you lied, and I have too. You lied.
I see
Bitch,
it.
you
Like,
lied.
I see it how the subscribers see it. Like,
You're a liar.
girl,
She's really trying to fucking have people. I don't have to sit here and have people on my side. I know for a fact you're a liar.
But they know.
No, we have receipts.
God knows, and anybody else.
And the receipts in the phone.
No, and I'm a woman enough to be like, my God, I can approach.
What you gonna say tomorrow? I hope she saved the slide.
I felt bad doing that.
So what you gonna say when the motherfucking receipts come out? I might not even drop them on my channel. I might give them to
You'll
reactor.
feel it when shit ain't right.
Ooh.
You're gonna feel that.
Cocaine.
In the same direction.
Cocaine.
Not hustling backwards.
Hustling
for some
backwards.
dick.
Cocaine. Who's hustling backwards for some dick?
Or for her to get her booty done.
Bitch, hustling backwards to get my booty done. Post your bank account, huh?
All my life, as long as I got my money.
With what? Melatonin? Bitch, with what? The fuck? How I drug my kids up for? She said I drugged my kids up for bedtime. Happened, and however she played it, she mixed it up. She probably she mixed it up.
Just
Wait a
make
minute.
sure no niggas get involved. Any niggas start
Anyway,
talking.
She mixed it up.
That's all I'm saying.
She mixed it up. However she fucking mixed it up to where I feel like she made him feel like it was fake. You know what I'm saying? Like she made him feel like it was fake. Like she said, oh yeah, I'm talking to him, but I never had sex with him. And then, cause all of a sudden this storyline came out of nowhere. So you come to Houston for the week you was in Houston. You fucking found this random man. She said, did she say, Chrissy, she found him on Plenty of Fish?
I think she found him for drugs.
She found him wrong. When she found out he was a fucking, right. When she found out he was a fucking drug dealer, then she started to like, you know what I'm saying, get all close to him, whatever. But she said they stayed up all night cuddling and stuff after sex. First of all, like I said, he fucked her raw. He came inside of her. She thought she was pregnant by dude. He was feeding her motherfucking cocaine. She had motherfucking bag of it, like a big ass bag of it. The whole two of them. She went to two of them. What are you talking about? Since you want to fucking lie. I don't give a fuck. Since you want to fucking lie, bitch, the fuck? I said I wasn't gonna fucking do it. I was gonna do it. I'm not gonna fucking do it. I'm not gonna fucking do it.
Whomever is obviously true.
It don't matter because she already started off. She already started off when I was when she started talking about me. She already like before she said something about the pregnancy. She started off as I don't have any receipts, and I know they're just gonna team up and it's gonna be them against Liv. So I'm just saying this is what happened. So she already teamed it up to where they have in their mind that we're just gonna all come together and say one thing about her. But what's the Eminem effect?
Basically, where he degraded himself to the point where there was nothing else for another rapper to say to him. Like, Yeah, I had a nigga. This was a nigga that's fucked my bitch. I don't give a
Where'd she
fuck.
meet Maurice that day? Cause she told us she got him on Plenty of Fish. Well, she said talking about Plenty of Fish. Plenty of Fish. Oh, you were talking about Plenty of Fish. Bitch was on there heavy.
POF.
Was on there fucking heavy. Finding niggas where she's at. Heavy. Talking to niggas where she's at heavy. Oh, and nah, Maurice didn't come back. Maurice didn't come to Florida. And Gerard seen him in the house. Hold on, seen him in the motherfucking house. And she did it. Woo. Then later she gonna say, oh, I never had sex with him. No, he didn't never come to Florida. Gerard found out about him when they was in the motherfucking movie theater, and that's what that motherfucking lie was about when he said he was gonna shoot her in the fucking face. That's what the fuck that whole thing happened. And however she played it, she mixed it up. She probably she mixed it up.
Make sure no niggas get involved. Any niggas start
talking, she mixed it up.
That's all I'm saying.
She mixed it up however she fucking mixed it up to where I feel like she made him feel like it was fake. You know what I'm saying? Like she made him feel like it was fake. Like she said, oh yeah, I'm talking to him, but I never had sex with him. And then, because all of a sudden this storyline came out of nowhere, and she's like, oh, I'm just going to say that he came down and, you know, whatever. And Gerard was a part of that. So that makes no fucking sense at all. So he has no clue that you really did have sex with him. And you really did think that you was fucking pregnant because y'all talked about motherfucking kids. You was talking about having Mexican babies and shit, bitch. Around a fucking nigga that you just fucking met. While you sit there talking about motherfucking Chrissy and that situation you try to fucking just bring up just now, you just fucking fucked a whole motherfucking nigga that you didn't fucking know. That you just fucking met.
So what you're saying
Wrong.
is Gerard putting his lips on other niggas' dicks.
Basically, because she came back, he was coming at her all week. The fuck? She said she was trying to get pregnant. Then went back and did a motherfucking test for YouTube. The fuck?
Let me go away because I'm over here doing the exact same thing I just said not to do.
Yes, he's Mexican. He was in the vlogs, doing the vlogs because she had a storyline. Gerard didn't know about what really happened. She made it and twisted it to him to where it looked like, you know what I'm saying? So then they can still be like, he don't think that she had sex with nobody, but she did. She had sex with him. The messages are on her fucking phones. Like I said, I need to scroll way back.
Bitches like that is bring negativity. I'm trying to get out of that negative light that I've been in because I've been displaying negativity on my channel.
You right! You are negative as fuck! Oh my god, I can't watch this shit, yo.
I posted something on my Instagram today.
Look at her.
My credit score boosted 60.
What is your credit score? Drug dealer for drugs.
Nigga, you don't even know.
How does that come first? How does that come first? How? How does it come first? How does that happen? Oh, well, fucking niggas raw. Fucking random strange men raw that could have AIDS. That what? That don't come first? Your nigga?
Yeah.
Knowing that. That don't come first.
But people want to talk shit about me.
You fucked a whole bum. You fucked a drug dealer for drugs.
Nigga, you don't even know.
I am. You fucked a whole drug dealer. I don't give a fuck. She fucked a drug dealer. She just said that Chrissy brought a bum home. Bitch, you fucked a drug dealer that you don't know, that you didn't know raw. How can you throw stones? How can you throw stones? Like she can't explain shit. You can't say nothing because you at home.
Okay, guys. I'm going to find the exact video. I'm going to share it on my community post, but you get the idea. So this was the fight that ensued after Olivia threw everyone on the bus or over the bus, under the bus. She brought the bus out and steamrolled everybody for all the shenanigans. And the funny thing is that Jasmine over here, who doesn't know, she's that friend that you have that you just got to be like, would you shut up? Just please shut up. Okay. Jasmine is over there talking about, I only fucked one guy. Jasmine was literally in Houston for 36 hours. Jasmine had got a get out of jail pass to leave Austin for, maybe it was a Friday night. They were going back home on Sunday. Okay. She got a get out of jail free card and went to went to Houston to meet up with the girls. Momcation happened, and Jasmine was having a ball. Okay, like most moms do that don't really get a whole lot of free time, right? And her comeback to Olivia was, I only fucked one guy. My God, it was so freaking funny. Okay. All I got to say is, if you remember, check out this playlist. A lot of this stuff in here is so funny, but I will put the video, if it's on members, because I love you guys so much, I will take it off members for the next couple of days and let you guys watch it. But other people have it posted, but I think I have Olivia's entire rant from that day, and where she's like, oh, you want to talk about drugs? Oh, okay, let's talk about drugs. Okay, here we go. So let me find it. I got some stuff to do though, guys. I just wanted to thank you guys. Official, you guys are the bomb. You guys make me feel super duper special. And I wasn't even planning on coming live today, but I had to, obviously, to let you guys know that I really appreciate all of the support and the love on both of my channels. Those of you who don't know, I do have a vlog channel. Go check me out. But I'm sure I'll be live at some other point today, but I got to get back to my life right now, just because my husband's on vacation this week. I think Farrah is probably still sleeping, as most preteens and teens do when they are on summer vacation. She has no camp this week. So, but I do have errands I have to go run today. So I got to go handle business. But when I get back home, we are getting in the garden. We are filling up the garden today. We are planting all of the vegetable gardens. So if you guys want to know what I'm doing over there, how this baddie does it over here, how I get, how I get down on the mom side, come through, how I do it over here, come through. I appreciate you guys so much. But yeah, I had to, because you guys are awesome and you make me feel super duper special. And I just hope that you guys feel the same. As we are growing more and more and more, I'm just not even physically able to get into the comments like I want to. But trust and believe, when you get that heart, I have read it. Okay. Heart doesn't always mean that I'm loving your comment. Most of the time it does, but at the end of the day, what you know is that I've seen your comment and it's an acknowledgement. Okay. I've been through, I came through, I read it. So I want you guys to at least know that. If I can come through, put a heart, so you guys know, yeah, thank you for coming through. Thank you for expressing your opinion. And if I feel I must, when I have time, sometimes I just take like an hour and start answering comments. But yeah, that's what's going on right now, guys. Thank you so much. This hour and 20 minutes was so much fun. You guys are amazing. And I want to thank all of my new members, all of my new subscribers, all of my subscribers, the day ones, Latoy, Cheryl Waz, Miss Gwen, all of my YouTube sisses out here. Really and truly, a day one TMR. We did this shit together for a long time, and we still do behind the scenes. But that's my homegirl. And go back down into the crates and you will see all of the lives that she and I have done. If you want to have a good laugh, we did this together. And Tasha, if you're listening right now, thank you, boo. Thank you for always being there for me, being a friend. I hope that you feel the same love from me that I'm extending to you, and my husband for always being like such a huge support, and really all of you guys, the whole community. You guys are amazing. So I just want you to know, as special as you are making me feel, I hope I make you feel as special, because you guys rock. And thank you, Nisi, for coming yesterday and having some chat with us. There was someone who did provide me some constructive criticism yesterday, who told me I should not. Maybe I was talking, I don't know what, you guys can find the comment. It's in the Nisi video. But basically I told her that was a conversation. It's not an interview. Nisi and I are friends. Nisi, I go to Nisi World. It's Nisi World all day. Nisi comes over here. It's Bougie Gang all day. You know, your girl can run her mouth. We had a conversation and it was not an interview. So, you know, I appreciate the feedback. I do, with all sincerity, and those are some things that I will keep in mind, and I appreciate that. But at the end of the day, a leopard may not change his spots, but you know, a leopard can, you know, they can just do what they do. Okay, all I can do is be me, right? And that's that, you know. But I will keep that feedback close, and I appreciate that, because certainly if you do come forward, I want your voice to be heard. Sometimes we do have to take into account that these internets have delays and things like that. So where it appears that we are talking over each other, sometimes we do, but it's not intentional. Sometimes there's just out and out delays. And that's when you can't really hear when someone is stopping and starting. So taking that into account, extend your host and the guests some grace, and understand that it is not, you know, I don't invite guests to not hear guests. I invite guests so that they can express themselves, but also understand that we're dealing with technology. And we are only amateurs out here sometimes to the sophistication that the TV networks have. So even though some of us try really hard to put on something very professional, it is what it is. Okay. Before that, guys, you're awesome. And I appreciate everything. I hope I let you know that. And I'll be back later. We'll do some more later. And I'm trying to find my right banner. This will do. Okay, guys. What do you guys want to hear? Do you guys want to hear I'm that bitch? Do you guys want me to close out on that one? Because if you do, I've got my finger on the button. And maybe later or tomorrow we can do some call-ins or something if you guys want to come forward and talk. Hit the like, please, for your girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. All of the new subscribers, you guys made this shit happen. Day ones, we couldn't have had it without you. So everyone, right now, thank you. Thank you for wishing me congratulations on 5K. It's definitely, I'm feeling it. Thank you so much. Just so I can tell you exactly where we are at this moment when we're closing out this live. So we will have this forever memorialized in this video. We are at 5,020. Thank you so much, guys. Have an awesome day, and I will see you later on these YouTube streets. And you know, if the streets are talking, you know I am. Okay, bye, guys.
I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit. I'm that bitch. Whatever. There's different technicalities to the shit. I'm just saying, whatever negativity. Hold on. Hello. All right. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I'm that bitch. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit. I'm that bitch. I'm just playing. Bitch, and I'll still talk my shit. I'm that bitch. I'm just playing. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit. I'm that bitch. I'm just playing. always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. Oh, why Fashion Nova keep hitting me up though? Cause I'm that bitch. 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 I'm just playing.